Hello and welcome to Coast of Carnage. I'm back here at Europa Park. I was here yesterday, second visit today. The sun is shining, it was very hot yesterday, going to be the same again today as well. But yeah, today's all about the re-rides, getting on rides that I didn't go on yesterday. Now I don't do on-ride POVs because I use my mobile phone, but I still would give my thoughts and my reviews, and I also get some off-ride shots as well and get the atmosphere of the park and the theming. So yeah, let's go into the park and see what today brings. Just to add to that last clip where I said about using my mobile phone, not getting any POVs on the rides, I did actually manage to get a little bit of on-ride POVs, mainly on the dark rides. Because originally I thought, I wouldn't be able to on any of the rides. Didn't really know the rules really, and also with me holding my mobile phone, I was worried about dropping it. But so I did manage to get a couple of POVs on some of the dark rides there, so I will put them in on this video coming up. And as usual, you got this lovely front entrance to Europa Park. Looks like it's going to be quite busy today as well. I love this, you've got all the flags on the outside. It's just such a welcoming feeling to the park, especially if you've never been here before as well. It's just such a beautiful place. I said this a lot in my previous clips from yesterday. It's just such a beautiful park. But yeah, look at this. All the buildings and the plants and all the flags again. Oh, it's just lovely. It's really lovely. I'd start my day off there on Piccolo Mondo, and yeah, it was nicely themed in there. Very cute ride. Lots of props around and lots of things to look at. Yeah, very nice ride, that one. just went on to the Can coaster. Yeah, really good. I like that, with all the pictures on the walls, on all the lighting on the ceilings. It's like you're in like a manor house type thing. Yeah, really nice ride. And then obviously on the inside you have the coaster, which goes round and round and round, and it's going lower and lower and lower. And then you have all the amazing effects in there, and yeah, you got like the hot air balloons that light up, and then you've got clouds that light up as well. And yeah, it's a very nice ride, that one. I just had a ride there on Silver Star. I was on row 4, and yeah, you get some really good airtime on that ride. I think I kind of underestimated that ride yesterday, but it was my first time on it. But yeah, it is actually quite a good ride, that one. You do get a lot of ejector airtime on that, but I think for me it's like the theming. I'm just not a massive fan of the theming. I get, you know, why it has the theming that it does, but like around the queue line it's quite quiet. And when you go on the inside, it sounds like you're in a canteen or like a school hall or something. So yeah, not much audio around. I know you have the cars as well, and you know, so there is some element of theming. But I'm more into, like, you know, the heaviness of the theming of the likes of Voltron, or you know, the likes of the Curse of Ultraman at Alton Towers.
Ja, goed Barry, hè? Sorry Barry. Hij is een brave Barry. Hij is een brave. Hij rijdt niet zo richting, hè?
Just had a ride there on Matterhorn Blitz. The theming again, incredible. Like with most of the rides here, the theming is always pretty good. And yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit quicker than what it was. But yeah, it's the theming that what makes it, you know, all the props and the movement, and again, very cleverly done.
On a small scale, my experiments with living beings were successful. Well, yeah, at least in part.
Oh my god, I've got a headache. I think I had one of the bad trains on Voltron just now. Absolute headbanger. I was on row 2, far right, and yeah, I got a headache. The elements on there are still good, but couldn't really enjoy it as much as yesterday. I think yesterday I had like the good trains. I know there's 2 bad ones on this ride, and I think I had one of the bad ones, unfortunately. Yeah, the elements are still great on there though, you know, still had some pockets of airtime, and obviously the theming is what makes this ride as well. Yeah. Just had my go on Euro Mir, and I was on row 3, and the spin that I had on that was incredible. It's quite quick, that ride, I tell you. It's hard from start to finish. The theming, you know, you're going around to the top, and then you come outside, you've got the views, and then you have the spinning while you're going through the coaster. But yeah, it's actually really quick, and but it's the soundtrack for me. The soundtrack is what really makes it such a great soundtrack. I think it's definitely my favourite out of all the soundtracks here, and also at Owen Towers as well, and Thorpe Park. It's definitely right up there as one of the best soundtracks. big announcement I'm going to make. Arthur is my favourite ride at this park. It's just incredible. There's so many things to look at in there. And, you know, the coaster moves, so you're kind of looking left at the beginning. It spins you, and you look at like this projection, and then you spin again, and you go down more, and there's more things that it spins you to look at as well. So that's one of the good elements of this ride. It twists you, and then you can really take in what you're looking at as well. So it doesn't go through really, really fast. It does pick up the pace a little bit later on, but it gives you a good chance to have a look at what's in there. Then you have the lighting, you have all the movement in there as well, and you have the audio. My favourite part in there is where you go through Paradise Alley, and then you have Snoop Dogg and, you know, the rap song, and the lighting in there is incredible as well. But it's my favourite ride here, just all the elements to the ride, and even the queue line as well. And yeah, that's my favourite ride here. I think many parks need to learn from Europa Park with the baggage system. I think it's such a good way of just jumping onto the ride when you get into the station itself. So, you know, you're putting your bags in the locker, and then you're not worrying about anything else then when you get to the ride itself, and you just jump on and off you go. And it really speeds up the process as well. And I think like the likes of Alton Towers, I think, you know, even Thorpe Park as well, I think they really need to try and consider this baggage system. Yes, at Europa Park they do have some baggage processes where you pull it to the side, but they do have the shutters, and even that controls, you know, everyone bombarding to get their bags. Because even at Alton Towers, there's too much congestion on the baggage areas. And then, you know, especially with Nemesis Reborn, for instance, you know, everyone's fighting to get to their bag, and it's just a bit of a nightmare. Whereas, yeah, a lot of parks need to definitely consider this baggage locker system. One thing I like to add as well with Arthur, and also Voltron, nearly forgot the ride then, I love how it's a moving platform. So, you know, you just jump straight onto the ride and off you go, pretty much. There's hardly any waiting about, really. Like, you have to be quite quick. And then, you know, the staff are like pushing you, like, come on, right, next one. And that's really good as well, like, because again, that speeds up everything. You know, it's constantly moving. So again, amazing operations. It's much quieter over this area as well, so if you do want to come and relax, where Arthur is, and this area now, it's very relaxing as well. It's not too overcrowded, because you'll find a lot of people will be around like where Voltron is, Euromia, Blue Fire, Woden, you know, those kind of areas. Whereas around this area, it's nice and relaxing. There's loads of benches to sit on. You've got all the trees and the plantation, and then you've got this nice little where all the boats are as well. So if you want to come and relax, this is the place I think to be to relax. Weldon came back online, which was great, which meant that the queue was literally 20 minutes after it went down for a little bit. But that ride is fast. I was on row 6, really fast ride that is. A lot of the airtime and a lot of the coming out of the seat, the turns and the twists. Holy macaroni and cheese. I've had 2 goes on Woden. I was on row 9 that time, and I absolutely flew. Came out of my seat so many times. My restraint was not that far down really, and you want that because you want a little bit of room, and also you get a lot of airtime on that ride. That ride is fast. It's so fast, especially that first drop. Oh my god, I'm blown away.
En tout cas, il semble plate, ça c'est sûr.
Natürlich andere Piraten, mit denen wir uns herumschlagen müssen, wie die schreckliche Lifu. Aber wir sind vorbereitet. Jobi, gib unseren Freunden etwas holländischen Mut. Nein, nein.
Versucht einfach nicht zu nass zu werden oder zu schlachtrutschig. Ab nach Steuerbord. Das heißt links, richtig? Nein, rechts, oder? Richtig.
Seine Feinde niederzustrecken. Doch nie darf er zulassen, dass der Feuertiger
Well, that's it now. That's my days up at Europa Park. Done 2 days here. Today was my final day, and what can I say really? This park is phenomenal. Definitely my favourite park that I've done so far. Obviously I've done UK parks, and this is my first abroad park. There'll be many more to come, but at the moment this is my favourite park. It's going to be quite difficult to top this one. So many attractions here, so many rides, roller coasters, dark rides, small rides as well. And yeah, definitely come here. You won't be bored, but also there's so many places you can relax, have food. Yeah, you need to come here to experience it, and it's all about the theming as well. So many themed areas, the rides as well, heavily themed. You won't see anything like this in the UK. You've got to come here, otherwise you're going to miss out. So yeah, amazing operations here as well. One of the best. Yeah, you got. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. But yeah, so that's it, and thanks for watching.